Okay, here we go. This is the experiment on the live stream for SnowRunner. I'm going ahead and I'm just checking this out, and I'm going to check this on my other thing too. Let me check my subscriptions. There we go. I just want to see what it looks like and see how it works and how it sounds. So, welcome to my SnowRunner live stream. And so, what it is that, well, it's basically a trucking game where I take supplies and supplies and equipment and different things like that to various locations over in various places in the world. But mostly, it's based out of Alaska, Michigan, and also in Russia. So let's go ahead. I'm going to leave this garage because I know that there's some things that I need to accomplish here. So let's go ahead and do this and see what happens. Okay, here we go. All right, so here's my mission. I have to do a mountain delivery. What it is is that I got to deliver 4 oil barrels over to the service hub over at a place called Mountain River. And the thing about Mountain River is that it's not in this area, so I'm going to have to first take one of my trucks over to the area where I need to pick up the oil barrels. And then I have to transport it over to Mountain River, which is in another section. Now, in order to do that, I need to get my service truck, placed in an area strategically because I'm going to need to get some gas on the way. Now, usually I could stop off at a gas station, but I'm doing this specifically just for the sake of the users so that you all can see what this game is all about. So as you can see, it's the middle of the night and it's snowing. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get the service truck. The service truck does maintenance. It has maintenance parts in it, and it also has a spare gas tank to refuel any vehicles that come in the area that might need maintenance and also might need gas. And so what I'm going to do is I'm trying to place this particular vehicle in a strategic location that's on the way to the destination that I got to deliver the oil barrels to. So that's the plan. That's what I'm doing. So this is my service truck, and the service truck is basically driven by a character that I call Money, because he's always right on the money and he's always there when you need him the most. So I'm going to get him strategically placed over here. I just made these character names up. Maybe in a later stream, once I get used to this, just to see if this works correctly, maybe I'll make character voices that go along with the game. But right now, I'm just naming the characters and what they drive. Okay, so here we are. We're driving through Alaska. Man, you gotta drive through this road. This place was once caved in, and I had to deliver supplies to clear out the debris over here so that I could have access to this road. Excuse the background noise. What I like about this game, I mean, this game is like, it's seriously, there's nothing going on. There's no sign of human life on here. It's just me driving trucks through this environment and this terrain to get supplies and equipment to the destination that I'm supposed to get it to. That's all this game is, but it's kind of relaxing because I've always wanted to be able to drive through the snow, drive through the ice, drive these big old trucks and things like that. And if you've watched like TV shows like Ice Road Truckers, this is what it kind of reminds me of. So let me check my map real quick and see. Okay, so that's going to White Valley. That's where we're not going. We are going over here to Mountain River. So I'm going to get the service truck through the gateway over to Mountain River, because I think that's the area where I might need to get it set up for service parts and stuff like that. So here we go, moving right along. This truck that I'm driving is called a, what do you call it? It's called the Royale BM17. It's a nice heavy-duty truck that does heavy-duty loading. It works pretty much, it's universally compatible with all types of terrain. And if you get the right parts for it, like the right type of tires, there is really no terrain that this thing can't conquer. So it's a good universal truck. It gets pretty good gas mileage. It has pretty decent power to it to be able to get through areas like mud, and snow, and ice, and water even. And it hauls pretty well, but it's not my best hauler. But for something for general, basically low, I guess you could say low risk, going through low risk terrain, this is your best bet. This truck is a really good truck to use. Okay, so here we go, just getting this truck through here. We should be coming up on the gateway in a few moments. Here, this one. And it's really funny because you have to have the right kind of tires in order to have traction in this place. So if I'm going, like, you're in the snow, what kind of tires do you usually need for the snow? You need tires with chains on it. And so if I drive through here without chains, it is like super slick and super slippery. There's hardly any traction, and going uphill is like a major chore. I almost can't make it because there's no traction, and the vehicle actually ends up sliding backward. Okay, so I made it over to Mountain River through the gateway. So what I'm going to do is once I get there, I'm going to strategically place the truck in an area where I can just come in, do some quick refueling, and if I need to service my vehicle, like if anything breaks along the way, this truck will be able to repair it. Some serious music here. Okay, so first things first, let me check where the delivery, see, it's over here at the service hub, so it really shouldn't be an issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place my truck over here off to the side of the road. Turn on the headlights, release the handbrake. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to place the truck probably right over here off to the side of the road, right next to, right here. I think this is as good a place as any. Let's put it in an area that's level. Here we go. We'll put it right here, just in case. Let's back it up, make sure that it's nice and clear off the road. Perfect. Just perfect. Okay, we stop the engine, and now it's time to go back to where my other truck is, because now I gotta go and pick up the oil barrels. And that's back over here at Northport, and we need to go to the garage because I gotta get the big truck out. There we are. Perfect. Let's see. Okay, heading back to Northport. Here we go. Okay, here we are in the garage. Okay, here's the truck. Here's my big truck right here. Let me make sure I got the right... Okay, good, the saddle's correct. I have to make sure that I have a high saddle because I'm going to be using one of my big flatbeds right over there to haul the items. So let's start this bad boy up. Turn on the beacons. Headlights. Okay, let's get on here. Let's do this. Call this truck Big Bertha. It's just because it's a big truck. It really hauls well. Very powerful. Has an automatic all-wheel drive drivetrain that's constantly on, and it's totally designed for the snow and for the mud. Okay, let's back it up. Get it lined up with this flatbed. Go. I think I'm too far in. Let's move it forward a little bit. Okay, there we go. Attach trailer. Conflict. What, I require a low saddle? Really? I thought it was a high saddle that I needed. That's a throw off. Okay, hold up. Let's recover this. Go back in. Customize it. Go back to the saddle. So it requires a low saddle. There we go. Now we can leave the garage and try this again. Turn on my lights. Turn on my beacon. I love these beacons. Let's try it. Back this up. Let's see, can we attach it? Oops. Well, that was not what I intended to do. We can attach a trailer. Okay, start the engine. Alright, here we go. Okay, so let me check the map and find out where it is that I'm going. So here I am over here at the service garage. So the place that I need to go to is right here. I need to go to the drilling site to pick up the oil. That's going to be difficult. I'm going to have to take a certain route to get there. Oh, you're going to see just how difficult this can be. Okay, here we go. Onward. 4 barrels. That's a lot of barrels of oil. There we go. This is by far definitely my favorite truck because it really hauls. It's a nice heavy duty hauler. And I can haul things in the snow and the mud with this thing. So once we get to the area where I'm going to have to split off, I'll show you what it looks like. The character that I'll be developing for this truck, that drives this truck, his name is Moose. You don't ask me why. I'll have to tell you later once I develop the backstory for all these characters. Okay, so here's what the map says. In order for me to get over here to the drilling site, I'm going to have to take one of these one of these, I guess you could say off-road paths. So it looks like I'm going to have to turn left into this dirt road and then make my way through this really rugged terrain. This is the shortest way for me to get there. The only other way for me to get there is if I come in from way up here on the north side. And that will just take too long for me to try and make it. So I'm going to have to plow through this terrain over here. And because I have such a long semi-truck trailer, it's going to be difficult to navigate through all the trees and snow and everything. But here we go. Let's give it a whirl. So far so good. At least there's a little bit of country music or back road music to listen to. Okay, coming up on my first turn here. Let's go this way. Unfortunately, the turn ratio on this truck is not very good. So I'm going to be doing a lot of backing up just to angle the truck in correctly so that we can get through these turns. That's okay. I can live with the turn ratio. Once I hit rank, right now I'm rank 21. Once I hit rank 26, I'll be able to purchase a better truck. Same model, but the turn ratio is much better. But for now, I just got to deal with this. There you go. Come on, Moose. My name's Moose. When going gets rough, that's when they call on me to get the job done. So far so good. This truck seems to be plowing through. This is the area where it can be difficult because there's no path, there's just snow. So I just have to plow through and hope that I have enough torque and enough traction in the tires to be able to make it through here. Which I believe I do. I think this cab, yeah, the trailer's stuck. I'm gonna have to back it up. We are a little bit stuck here. Let's see if I can get us through. We might have to use the winch. So whenever you're stuck like this, I have what they call the trailer or the truck winch. And what I do is I can use it to pull myself out of these little jams. Now, I've got to make sure that I attach it to a tree or some sort of item that's going to be able to handle the pull of the winch. So here we go. There we are. Perfect. Okay, so, and then I just release the winch from there once I get moving. Okay, and it's onward bound. That's right, man. Don't mess with the moose. Don't mess with the moose. Yeah, the traction on here, the turn ratio on the truck is terrible, unfortunately. That's all right. I can deal with it. Okay, let's back it up a little. Okay, cool. Move it forward. Look at what we do. Hey, I need to turn on my beacons. There we go. Right. Right through here, and we go left. Come on, Moose, get us through. I know we're almost through this. We're gonna have to go back through here, or we're gonna have to think of an alternate route. The problem with the alternate route is that it's long and it's just as bad. The terrain is terrible. Just like this, the terrain is just terrible. I'm going through the snow. It's like, where's the road? The road is actually over here off to the right. I just have to plow through this snow to make it through. Now, when I get stuck like this, I have a low gear or a granny gear that helps develop a little traction. And hopefully it's enough to help get me through the deep parts of the snow. And then once I get to the shallow areas, I put it into the higher gear. There we are. Nice. Okay, put it in high gear. Here we go. Come on, Moose, get me through this mess. Now, you have the option of doing this in the third person like I'm doing it. And the reason why I do it in third person is because it's easier to navigate and it's easier to see. But I can also shift it into first person. This is what it looks like inside the truck. Now, there's no way I could drive a truck like this. This is crazy. This is nuts. So that's why I do it in the third person outer view. We made it. Okay, so then now we head this way. Perfect. The reason why this is an experiment is because I'm just testing the quality of the video stream to see how good it is so far. Because I have some new equipment that I am using. So I'm just testing out the quality of the equipment. Come on, Moose, get us through here. We gotta get through this flooded, rocky area. I gotta be careful going through here. I could damage my shocks, and I could damage my engine if I ram into the rocks too hard. So I have to be very careful. There we are. Okay, shifting to low gear because there's a sharp turn coming in. Looks like I'm going to have to cut it now. Here we go. Perfect. Made it. And then get it into high gear. And I am almost in the service area to be able to get these oil cans or oil barrels. It looks like the oil barrels are right there. So let's go ahead and bring the truck around. Now the reason why I brought this semi flatbed is because I can haul up to 5 items on it. So that's why I'm using this. The advantage is I can haul up to 5 items, which is really cool. The disadvantage is that the more items I have, the heavier it is and the harder it is to get it through tough terrain like the snow and the mud. Okay, so there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. That's all I need. All right, everything's packed and ready to go. So let me take a look at the map real quick and I'll show you where I'm at. So here I am. I made it through all of this terrain right here. So the key is that now I've got to get up to here because this is where the gateway is to make it to Mountain River. Now, the only route that I have available that I can possibly use is I can take this route back all the way around this way and try to venture through that area. Or I can take this road as a detour, but then crossing the river over here might be hazardous. I don't know. I've never been to that area and I've never crossed the river over there. It's shorter, to be sure of, it's shorter, but this is the one area that I'm very worried about because I don't know if I can get through it. The other route that may be available, but it is longer, is to take this route right here where I leave and I go all the way straight. The terrain is still really rough terrain and I'd have to make my way over here to this side, and it is just too long and too risky. This whole area right here is very, very rough terrain to be driving through. So I'm thinking my only hope, really my only hope, is probably the most direct route, and that's right here and traveling through the river. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's go, Moose. Take us away. And I have about 72 gallons of fuel left, which is good. The gas mileage is fair on this vehicle, so that's helpful. The only thing I just have to do is I just have to drive through the terrain and be very careful and try not to get stuck. That could be disastrous if I get stuck. Alright, so back out the door here. Back out of the entranceway. Honestly, I don't know how people could live in the snow like this. I guess that's why we deliver items. Okay, low gear, because I gotta get ready to turn. I didn't. Okay, ratio didn't work out that well, so I gotta back up. Okay. Go. Okay. Already, just because I'm hauling all this oil because of the cargo that I have, very, very difficult. Okay, here we go. Come on, turn, baby. Okay, we got it. We made it through. Okay, go into high gear here. I think we can risk high gear through this area. Just have to be careful as I make my way through. I cannot afford to be hitting rocks, the concrete, or not the concrete, but the stone, the rock and the stone near the granite. And I gotta be careful about how fast I go through here because I'll mess up my shock absorbers. Come on, Moose. Get us through. I know. Watching this is probably one of the most boring streams ever, you know. But if you play it, it's actually it's actually pretty cool when you're playing it. So I'm hoping that as you're watching this, that you all find this interesting enough. Okay, here we go. I got some messages that are coming in. I need to check them. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm stuck over here. I wonder why. Okay, I just need to put it in low gear and see if I can just granny gear it through. Let me make sure I know where I'm going. Okay, good. So I am heading to the left. So that's a good sign. So before I move on, let me check my messages over here because I want to see if I got any messages. Bear with me, folks. Okay. Okay, there we go. In this episode of Snow Runner, Moose tries to make his way through rough terrain as he delivers 4 barrels of oil to the service hub up at Mountain River. Okay, here we go. Let's try it. It sounded funny. Yes, sir. There's some rough terrain over here. Yes, sir. But I was made for rough terrain. Yeah, this thing. There sure is a lot of ice on this ground. Lots of trees, too. Okay, here we go. And just around 7:30 in the morning, Moose makes it over to the river. Oh, we might be stuck. This is a jam. We're stuck in the mud over here because there's not enough traction. What will Moose do? Well, we're going to try to attach a winch to one of the trees over here to see if I can pull myself out. So, let's see which tree I can attach to. No, not that one over there. No, not you. Not you. You're trying to figure out now where in the world is that how I can see these white circles. If the white circle has like an outer ring around it, then that means that that's the tree that's the item I can attach my winch to. So these little trees are not going to do it. That one over there might, but I doubt it. That one over there is a bigger tree, so I think I can attach to that. Let's just hope. All right. Oh, nope. I attached to the wrong wrong tree. Okay. Let's see if I can attach to another tree over here. Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Maybe you. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, see, that's the big tree. There we go. Come on, moose. Get us out of here. All right. Okay, so looks like the river over here, there's water flowing through, but it looks like I can make it through. Okay, let's do this. Take us through. Wow, look at that car that's submerged right there. Oh, that was bad. Looks like that poor car over there wasn't so lucky. Okay. Well, this actually cuts the distance down. I've been through this area and the terrain isn't that rough, so not bad. Okay. Yeah, the terrain here is not that bad. There's one area where it's submerged in like water and it's right over here. But it isn't that bad. And I actually cut some time off as a result. Water over road. No kidding. Water over road. Come on, let's go. It's just water, it's not mud. So you just have to be careful of all the rocks that we go over. And this is what it looks like in first person as I'm driving in the truck. Look at that. It doesn't even have a defroster. I have to have a fan. Oh well. Okay. Get away. Come on, Moose. Get us through. Okay. We need to back up because the turn ratio is not going to let me. There we go. Okay. We need to do it in the granny gear just so that we got traction. There we go. Alright, now we can go in high gear. You're all wondering, why do I call this guy Moose and why do I call the truck Moose? I'll show you all in just a moment. Once we get out of this mess. There we go. Come on, Moose. Get us through. Nothing can stop the Moose. Sounds so corny. That's what this game will do to you, though. Okay, here we go. We made it. Now, if I recall, I think I need to turn left. Let me check them. Nope, I gotta turn right. Let me confirm that. Yeah, I gotta turn right. Okay. Right turn it is. Alright, go into low gear, hit that turn. Yep, I'm knocking down the yield sign. Okay, here we go, back up. Dude, your reckless driving is gonna cost us money. Messing up the yield signs and everything. As long as I'm not knocking down telephone poles and power lines, we got no problem. I always say. That's so corny. Anyways. Okay, so we're making our way through here. Oh yeah. Man, I'm already down to half a tank just trying to do all that. That's crazy. This truck, it gets fairly good gas mileage, but man, when it's hauling, I'm using like 3 gallons. 3 gallons. It says 3 gallons per minute. So, yeah, this thing can eat gas. That's why I have the service truck in that one area. But even then, I might not even have to use the service truck. I might be able to bypass it because the fueling station is just up the road or down the road. Okay, here we go. All right, now let me show you why I'm called the Moose. It's because of my truck. You see the painting of the moose? Anyways, I know. I'm sorry, it's corny, folks. Up. Okay, I'm probably gonna knock down those signs right there, but I don't really care. Knock them down. There we go. All right, we are almost there. We're just about to make it. And so what we're going to do is once Moose makes his delivery, we're going to cut over to the leader of this trucking company because he is in search of scouting for upgrades. And I'll show you what that is once we make this delivery. There we go. Okay, so we're making it over to Mountain River. Nice. Good old Alaska. Let me see. Can I turn on the beacon? Will it work? Oh, there it is. The beacon was bugging on me for a little while there, but not anymore. Here I come. Moose is on the way, making the delivery. And just as Moose enters the area, he meets up with his old friend. Well, there you go. There's Money off to the side. Hey, Money. Hey there, Moose. Any problems? A little bit, but nothing that the good old winch couldn't handle. I'm gonna move on. All right, take care. Oh my gosh, that sounds so bad. Anyways, let's move on and let's get this delivery done. I believe the delivery is over here in the service area. The entrance is just around this bend. Go. Okay, shifting to low gear so that we can get around this turn. Up. Okay, let's back it up. There we go. Alright, you gotta be careful coming in. Can't be hitting that gate and that power line. Can't afford to damage power lines. Would not be good. Would not be good. There we go. Okay, so once we get to this area over here, I just go into cargo management and then just give them their barrels of oil. 3, 2, 1. Bam, there we go. I just made $2,500 and I got 290 experience as a result. Nice. Piece of cake, as Moose would say. And with that, the scene is now going to switch back over to the leader of the group. So what I do is to go back and switch trucks or switch characters is I go to the global map. And then I go back. See, right now, Moose is in Mountain River with money. And so I'm going to go over here to back to Northport, over to the leader. And the leader is the driver of the Hummer, the H2. His name is Scout. So Scout's specific purpose in all this is to search for upgrades, explore open navigation areas and watchtowers so that the map opens up, and just to be able to go in and look for different things. Mostly it's exploring terrain and also checking areas out, scouting ahead to see what the terrain looks like, because then we can make a determination as to what vehicle we're going to need to use to get through that terrain, depending on what the contract or the task is. So here we go, I'm in Scout's H2, and so what I'm going to be looking for is this over here. I got to look at this upgrade. There are two upgrades. One is over here in this area of the factory. I've got to find a way to get up into this mountain range. There's no path, so it looks like I'm going to have to find a way to get up there. And then there's another upgrade right over here, right along the water's edge near the drilling site. So I'm going to have to take the road that Moose took over here through this area and then make my way. Now, I could go down into this area right here and try to get to it, but I've been to that site. It's very difficult. I'm thinking that the best way to get to this upgrade is to come in from the drilling side over here and then make my way in. So with that, let's do this. And always turn on my beacons. Okay, here we go. Now when I get out here, I'm going to need to turn on my four-wheel drive. But right now, at the moment, I'm just going to take it easy and not turn it on because I don't need it for this area. But once I start getting into the snow and towards the mud area, then I'm going to need the four-wheel drive. Named Scout. I'm the owner of this company, and I'm the one that does most of the scouting around. So let me go ahead and go in four-wheel drive mode. Make our way through here. I love how this Hummer has wonderful tires and wonderful chains. Here we go. No problem. Moose plows through. Me, I require a little bit more finesse when it comes to going through things. Okay, here we go. Coming up on the turn. Right over here. Now this Hummer has a serious group of gears. I got a low gear, I got a high gear in case I end up on a freeway or a long straight road. I mean, there's all kinds of gears on this thing. I got, it looks like 2 different granny gears to get me through. Okay, let's go. Get the low gear right here. Get me through the mud. Like I said, Scout's the one that knows this area. Then we go back into the high gear once we get into this area here. Perfect. Oh, whoa, take it easy, take it easy. We need to take it easy. I don't want to. The thing about Scout is that this thing moves fast, and sometimes I can take some major damage if I'm not careful. Oh, look at this, we're stuck in the mud. Okay. Lucky for us, whenever you're stuck in the mud, all we have to do is winch onto something and let it pull us through. go. Perfect. We're off and running. I highly recommend that if you get this game and you end up getting these vehicles, the first thing that you want to upgrade are the winches, because the winches are going to get you out of your jams, especially when you're going through rough terrain like this. The reason why I say that is because the winches, there's only a certain length that the winches have. And so you want to get the winches that have the longest reach. Let's go, come on. Let's get through this. There you go. We got some traction. Let's go. There you go. Come on. A bit more power. Let's go. A little bit of traction. Come on. We can't afford to get stuck here. Okay. Attach the winch. There we go. We can attach it to that tree. I'm going to have to be careful though, because this tree right here looks like if it could get pulled down. So I got to be careful. Yeah, see? Just have to pull it a little bit. All I need is a little bit of some stability to pull me through. Just tap it to get me through, and eventually the traction will come back. Let's go. Come on. Uh-oh. Lost the tree. All right, let's try it again. There we go. Hopefully that tree will work. Okay, move it. Oops. All right, here we go. There we go. Come on. Nice. All right. We're through. Oh gosh, the snow. Okay. There we go. Put it in low gear, give us a little bit more traction to get through this deep snow. Oh, and here's the inside of the Hummer. This is what it looks like in first person. It looks pretty cool, actually. I tell you. I know for you that's watching this, I know it looks kind of boring, but it's actually very fun to play. I highly recommend anybody who likes doing off-roading, adventuring, and exploration that you get this game. Okay, let's back it up. There we go. Let's go. Get us through. Come on. There we are. Nice. Whew. There's some deep snow and mud here. Alright, gotta use the winch again. Okay, which one am I gonna use it on? Nope. Almost. Nope. 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 I know which tree. That one. Okay, let's do this. Get us through. There we go. Big turn, big turn. There we go. Alright. Well, be careful. Whoa, we're moving now. Be careful, be careful. We don't want to damage this car. Come on, Scout, be careful, man. There we are. Okay, so here's the fork in the road that I was talking about. Looks like Scout's gonna have to make a decision. The reason why is because it's already 16:25 in the afternoon. Basically, it's 4:30. It's gonna be getting dark soon. And I thought about going this way, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna come around from the other side and come in through the drilling site. I just think it'll be safer if I do it that way. Let's go, come on. Nice, here we go. Alright, you gotta be careful because whoa, 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 whoa. Be cool, be cool. Take it easy. Okay, use low gear. We gotta get around this turn. Alright, gotta use the winch again. Use that. Let's see. There it is, over there. Let's hook it up to that tree over there, because we got to bring it around. So there we go. Come on. Bring us around. Good, good. Keep at it, keep at it. There we go. Come on, let's go. Nope. Okay, got to use the winch again. Use it on that. One of those items there. No. Should I use it on that tree? No, that tree's gonna get pulled down if I use it there. Probably that bigger tree over there if I can attach to it. Gotta figure out where I'm at, where it's attaching. This is the tough part, finding out where which part is being highlighted. Where is it? There it is. Okay. No. Nope. 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 That one. Okay, here we go. Let's try it. Whoa. Okay, it caught us over a little bit, but I gotta attach it to the other tree over there. Okay. Almost. Okay, there we go. Keep going. Keep going. Well, almost. There. Okay, let's do this. Oh, perfect. Right in range. You gotta make sure that you get the extended length when it comes to these winches, because if you don't, you're gonna be in trouble. So, high recommendation: invest your money in long winches in all of your vehicles. Okay, go into low gear here because this is I can damage the car driving into the rocks and the granite wall if I'm not careful. Scout is a very careful driver. Wow. Yep, we're stuck in this part of the mud again. Yeah, this is deep snow over here. Let's see if we can get the car to move just a little. Nope. Okay. Once again. Okay, that tree there. Nope. 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 Okay. Don't pull the tree down. You just need to do enough just to get me moving. Let's go. Give me some traction. Come on. There we go. Come on. Don't want to kill the trees by pulling them down. Yeah, definitely don't want to do that. If I just use them just for enough leverage to get through those deep spots, very, very helpful. See? There we go. Okay, get into high gear. There we go. Just like that. I didn't kill the tree in the process, thank goodness. Alright. Oh my goodness. Deep mud again. Come on, let's get out of this. Let's go. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Going good. It's starting to get dark outside too, so we got to get to this upgrade before it gets too dark. Let's go. Oh, no. No, 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 no. We can't get stuck here. This is definitely not the area to get stuck. Come on, get out of the mud. Alright, phew. That was close. I thought for a moment there we were goners. There's mud here, gotta be careful. Whew, made it. Okay, so we just gotta get around this turn. Oh, sorry, I ran over that tree. Okay, easy, easy. Let's not jump the gun, get too excited here. Let's get through this, get into the place. There we go. Okay. So, the upgrade is over here along the pipeline. So I just need to make my way along this area and see if I can get to it. I just don't know where I can go to get to it because it's right there. But I'm assuming that my only access is going to be along this section. Okay, let's look at it. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Hold up. Yeah, it's on that side of the pipeline. So I don't think I'm going to be able to access it from this side. I'm going to have to back up and try to access it over here. Okay. I'm kind of concerned because I don't know if I can access it from here. Yeah, I can. Alright. It's going to be rough though. Okay, here we go. This is a strange place to be having an upgrade. Very strange place. There's a downed car right there too. It's ridiculous. Oh no, no! Back up, back up, back up. We can't have that. Back up. Back up. Back up out of there. Back up, man. Come on. Back up. Can't have the water level get us. Back up. Come on, get up. Hold up. Okay, let's see if I can winch my way out. Good. There's areas over here that I can do that. Okay, pull me out, man. Pull me out. Yeah. Okay, release the winch. Okay, so we got to be very careful as we go through here. Very, very careful. We cannot afford to go in. We can't afford to fall in. So we need to stay along the top of here. I'm going to need to use the winch. Okay. Okay. I can attach it to any one of those spots there. So let's see which one I can attach it to. No, no, no. You. No, no. You. Okay, here we go. Oh, please don't tip over. Hold me, baby, hold me. There we go, got it. Get the upgrade. Yep, we got it. What's this, the engine? What's the engine for? What's the list say? Ooh, it's for the Western Star Caterpillar. Okay, cool. There we go, we got it. Whew. Perfect. And we made it through this mess. Great job, Scout. Stop the engine. And we are done. Okay, well, whew. Now I can just recover the car and go back to the garage. There we go. And just like that, we're back at the garage and we got the upgrade. Okay, everyone, thank you for watching this stream. I think that's enough for tonight with my experimental stream with SnowRunner. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you like the content. I also do live streams of Monster Hunter and Monster Hunter Rise. And who knows, maybe I'll do something with Dauntless. I don't know. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.